So boom. Up in that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Up in this bitch. Gotta be right quick. Gotta hit the plantation at 4 in the morning, man. At 4 in the morning, man. Gotta hit the plantation at 4 in the morning, man. But check this out, right? Show y'all how everything I be telling y'all, it just be coming, cause I ain't got the rights to just. I told y'all I can decipher and just. It take other niggas to get into the intricate details of. I know the big picture. See, once I put these motherfuckers in place, see, I got the big picture. And I ain't got to go into all the intricate details of what this was written and all that. Nah, I see the big picture. Once you lay the platform down, you just figure out, well, how they get here and how they get down with the food. See what I'm saying? That's why that look nigga script was so simple for a nigga, man. You feel me? Cause that's the little script. So I'm showing you the big script. And I wanna dig deeper than that. Cause that's how my mind works. And I'ma keep digging. Shout out to John Rose, shout out to D'Angelo, and shout out to my baby Einstein. Yeah, shout out to my nigga Prodigy. See, that's where I got the torch from. You don't even know it. I got the torch from Prodigy, my nigga. See, Prodigy is Illuminati's head boss. Paul said, don't talk about it. Hold the secret with 2 fingers. We ain't gonna discuss it. Yes, we is. Cause these folks got all messed up. Anyway, let me see him. See? Showing y'all some real shit. But they, I showed y'all that earlier, man. And so I'm looking at this shit like, okay. See? Japanese and Chinese all in your shit. Then they name the company that's in Burma with Birmingham named after. See, once my ancestor showed me Burma, I said, well, where we got a name from? It ain't have to, I don't have to go into. I said Burma. I said, oh, wow, that's how we got a name Birmingham right there. When I started tracing my lineage, then when I try to trace my lineage, it's trying to take me through the Indian shit. Nah. I'm talking about trill lineage. Then they named this shit Myanmar. Mar means to take away from the perfection of, dog. Y'all ain't listening to Big Burma Vulcan sitting up on top of Red Mountain with his ass out. But I'm just gonna fly through this shit because I gotta go. See, you can't go here. They won't even allow you to go there because you gonna know how to upset the whole universe. You gonna say, oh, these damn motherfuckers that over there talking about, yeah, with them casinos, and you gonna see the bloodline. Cause the bloodline don't change. You don't see it. You see that they fake the phenotype. Same niggas you had doctor on you and get in your mouth and all that. Same folks. It is impossible to provide exact number of American industries found in Japan. You ain't got shit over there. Except the shit don't be connected why they. As investments and trade constantly fluctuate and covers a vast range of products and services. However, reports of foreign direct investment, FDI, and trade can highlight the specific sector where the U.S. has a strong presence, including manufacturing, finance, technology, and entertainment. I'm gonna show you these niggas daddy, man. Widespread presence. The U.S. has a major economic presence in Japan, with numerous of well-known American companies operating through their subsidiaries and the business arrangements. Key sectors. Bring this shit back down. Key sectors. historically significant U.S. foreign direct investments has been. You know, when they closed all the steel industries up over here and all that shit, we was complaining about our environment and pollution and emissions, and we was talking about niggas getting sick and all that shit. They ain't look out for our well-being. They shut their corporation down and went cross seas and opened their business and opened up sweatshops with them little foreign children, them little you remember that? And had them little children over there working, goddamn, them motherfuckers be working 6, 7, 8 years old and fatty for the net thing. Huh? But they were going to play like Korea. Yeah, but they want over the phone on my goal and shit, yeah. Then everything started being made in goddamn Korea, then it started being made in China. All American shit. It's American, but it's made in China. See, I don't remember that type of shit, okay. Okay. I want to see what comes. American brands that have successfully integrated into the Japanese market includes technology like Apple. So we're gonna go see on Apple, Google, Microsoft, and IBM. Okay. That sounds like some goddamn internet technology computer shit. Okay. Goldman Sachs. That sounds like Goldman Sachs. That's the building that dropped the 9/11, man. What up, Cherry? Hold that corner, baby. Cause I gotta hurry up now. Ain't that the building, Goldman Sachs building I be talking about all the time? Y'all hit them how to talk about. I said, I said, you ain't taking that on here. It's in your Louis bag. You cop from Saxville. Didn't tell you that Sax, that's my Anglo-Saxons. So that's Ashkenazi, right? Thanks Citigroup for the goddamn credit card. I want some more. I want some other shit now. Yeah, I am part of the enslavement. There, let's get it. That sound like some internet computer shit, right? That they probably got technology from the A-Rat and the motherfucker. Cause these motherfucking folks ain't got no sense. These Neanderthals ain't got no sense. They gotta be following somebody's lead. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. They gotta be following somebody. They come back. Gotta be following somebody lead. I see the group for the little. Yo, I need that little bit. Then they go Wendy's, Starbucks with the little mermaid with the 2 ponytails. There Wendy's with the 2 ponytails. There the logo they show. Yeah, and the Gap. What Gap stand for? Gay American Pride. I'm just saying. Levi, the one who goddamn snatched one leg and the other leg apart and to represent how they used to do them slaves and split them apart and drop their nuts up out of them. I don't know about LL Bean. I'm just saying. What they got over there? Major U.S. exports. Nigga, the West feed the world. We the old world. The West feed the world. I showed y'all this shit, man. Matter of fact, let me go back to it. I play the video. I ain't gonna go back. Cause I be just showing y'all this shit, man. And it be tripping me out cause niggas still come out with some real shit. They ain't go out about God promise. God ain't promised nobody nothing, man. God the Son, man. Your blessing was to come out your mama womb, open your eyes to creation. That's the blessing. Now be one. You can go right back to begging like he gave you what they wanted. The promise, what he promised them. The land, nigga, that's what you got. Nigga go right back out of my with God and promise. God ain't promised nobody shit, man. Don't owe no nigga shit, none of that. What I was just I went too fast. I fucked up. So I be getting that. Okay, boom, I right there, boom. Now let's go in. Exports wide range goods, services to Japan, including chemicals, agricultural products, GMO food, medical equipment, machinery, big machinery. I just showed y'all big machines coming from there. Policy aimed to expand market access for American companies in Japan has increased two-way investment to boost economic growth in both countries. I know that's real. So this y'all dad, I ain't gonna boost it. I'm trying to see what they said about that Coca-Cola there. What I did. Are there American companies in Japan? Let's go. Some well-known American-based companies in Japan is GE, Apple, Dell, IBM, Hewlett Packard, all that computer shit. Google, Coca-Cola. Adidas goddamn ran the goddamn the nigga who made Adidas. We learned in the nigga Jenkins case that the niggas who started Adidas, him and his brother owned Adidas and Puma. But that Coca-Cola is a brother-sister company of Columbia Pictures. And them the ones that was putting that Coke in the Coca-Cola. See? They came to get the Coke. That's why I keep telling they owe me for my dope. See? The Coca-Cola Company, one of the most prominent American companies in Japan since 1957. Let's walk them down. Let's walk them down. Let's lay them down. Some well-known American base. I had to make sure I got it. So check this out. There are approximately 120 U.S. military installations in Japan, making it the country with the most U.S. bases in the world. These facilities are used by United States Forces Japan. United States Forces Japan. But y'all think y'all the rawest military world, and y'all think y'all done went over there and set up shop, they planted some flags over there. And, nah. I tell y'all nigga wake up one day and our Air Force gonna be being ran by some foreign entities, and y'all ain't gonna know what the fuck going on. They ran by foreign entities now. Israel tell the United States what to do now. But what they gonna do in Japan, and when China put down on Russia, and Russia put down, see, Russia gonna put down on Trump. See, he Ashkenazi, but the Khazar, the Russian, he with China. China gonna back the Russian, right? Right? And Japan got America by way of who? The Ashkenazi, because it's Cesare, who brought the J, the big J in Japan. I'm finna show y'all the shit now. But Russia the one shared the torch with them niggas and let them share the crown, because they're their brother, the Ashkenazi Jew. They running that little goddamn Middle East script on everybody. They can't have no nukes and it's Islam, it's Judaism, it's Islam. No, we Jew, no, we Islam. For all these years, when they come out of this story, Abrams nutsack, they brothers. So okay, let's keep going. So you mean to me there's 120 U.S. military installations in Japan, making it the country with the most U.S. bases in the world. Don't think too fast on that. Think seriously on that. Think seriously on that, my nigga. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. AI don't like me. I don't like that big nigga. It includes major bases like Kadena Air Base, Yokota Air Base, and fleet activities Yokosuka, along with a large number of small sites. The islands of Ikunawa, that Y is, that Y, we learned about that Y, we on that Y now, hold the largest concentration of these bases, the largest concentration of these bases, Total installation approximately 120. Boy, okay, boom. We good. Let's go. Boom. The country automobile industry, Toyota all up through this bitch, which is the second largest in the world, dominates the industrial sector, with Toyota being the world's largest manufacturer of cars. Japan is often ranked among the world's most innovative. We asking about America in Japan. That's Japan in America. The fuck is you talking about? Man, hold on. Yeah, we asking about America and Japan now. It shit said, brands such as Levi LB Champion stock on cord with classic American looks or commitment to quality. Take, for instance, Levi jeans, which have become a symbol of premium craftsmen in Japan. Outdoor inspired. What that shit said? Aesthetics resonate with Japan version and outdoor recreation scene. American brand in Japan thriving through. I don't worry about that shit there. Yes, 5,000 is generally enough. I don't worry about that shit there neither. Boom. Now check this out. You say, Cherry? Because these niggas. Okay, I'm finna bust it. Why this shit? Now why this shit? Japan does not have its own personal bases in America. The relationship is reversed with approximately 54,000 U.S. military personnel stationed in Japan. What they gonna do with them until they get killed? You think they got a nuke for real though? You think they would have putting down? How they putting down the OD for $1.1 trillion? Huh? Think about it now. 54,000 U.S. military personnel stationed in Japan. When we were doing the Kanika case, y'all might not be here, but it was a military nigga over there fucking around, kept telling y'all that bitch wasn't right. The bitch lived in Hawaii, but the bitch would wake up every morning and be in Japan. The bitch went to Japan like 2 or 3 motherfucking times. Could read all that shit right from Hawaii. Like the shit was next door or something. I said, nigga, how close goddamn Hawaii or Japan now? Could read all that shit there. Well, ain't if I know it ain't. Y'all still don't get me, dude. This nigga came and put his 2 cents all over the nigga cave with all this bullshit, bitch with a full bed. You go to sleep, this bitch in Hawaii, and you wake up, the bitch be in Japan. They tell you to take us goddamn motherfucking 20 hours to get to the motherfucker. How close is Hawaii, really? I'm gonna let that go. That's for charity. That's for charity. That ain't for the rest of you. That ain't for you eavesdropping that nigga. That's for charity. See what I'm talking about? And as she said, the U.S. has numerous military bases in Japan, including the main command for U.S. Force Japan. Boom. I went back somewhere. Hold up. But that's good enough. Y'all see what's going on. Let's go over here. Now let me see what I'm going on here. Hollywood big screen era. The tradition to the large-scale production of feature films was established. I told y'all them niggas came with the first Jurassic Park, the motherfucking the land of the lost. That who lost? I know they really lost. Well, what land of the lost? Yeah, God gave you a land, nigga. God, you were born on you what God gave you, nigga. You let these old goddamn got you some old God promised you. God ain't promised us shit. He gave it to her. What are you gonna give you? Life, nigga. Okay. Was established in the second decade of the 20th century with first major studios opening in 1911. And the golden age beginning in the late 1910s. The industry truly committed its global dominance, global dominance, and introduced sound with films like The Jazz Singer in 1927, leading to peak of the talkies in the 1930s. 1911, Nestor Film Company opens the first studio in Hollywood, right? 1915, Carl Lemon open Universal City. You gonna get Daffy Duck and all them niggas who started this space shit. In the first giant movie studio. 1910, the golden era of Hollywood, begins marked by the huge increase in feature film production. The big screen. Didn't I told you the big screen that Japan got these whole ass niggas on the big screen? Didn't I tell y'all that? I'm looking at the big script. See, once they start goddamn sick, like once they come out that radio and start giving you a visual, that's why I told you I don't even watch. I ain't watched TV in almost 15, 20 years. The big script, cause what perceived on the television is gonna be your perception of the world eventually, even when you don't believe it. I remember motherfuckers ain't believe that moon shit, but now they spinning on globes. You see how that work? I don't believe that no more than the man on the motherfucking moon. That's what they used to say. That used to be the same, cause nigga ain't nobody believe that shit. But see, when you perpetuate shit repetitively in a motherfucking head and claim it to be truth and teach that truth to children, that children gonna grow up and teach their children the same bullshit. And see, that's how it go. Why don't watch TV? How they watch that? Hollywood acquired the advanced big screen technology through a mix of house research strategies, strategic acquisitions, and license from other companies. The technology emerged globally, with American and European companies playing key roles in developing projectors. Who is these motherfuckers? They dumb. Come on, man. American ain't no whole dumb as hell trying to tell you. Film in widescreen formats that were adopted in the other little shit when they had the little boy going in the cave acting like rockets and coming out rockets and beating it. All that shit come from them Japs, nigga. Why do I tell you? The dawn of cinema and projection. Early pioneer, the invention of modern cinema is a European story. In 1985, the French Lumiere. That's why I ain't like that literature. That's why I ain't graduate, because I said these folks wrote us to sleep, stage play ass niggas. The French Lumiere brothers developed the cinematograph, a device that could project moving pictures to a mass audience. They sold their technology and equipment around the world, spreading cinema quickly. Early American inventors Thomas Edison had developed the kinetoscope, but it was a viewing device of one person, not a projector. You see this? This is what the technology was about, and they used the visuals to install the fear, because the religious fear had got out of control. Everybody had them go, okay. That's the fear. God's chosen children putting out this fear on niggas. Why did? Yes, Hollywood has adapted significant technology. They just said it was American based. But then I turned right around and AI said, what? Yes, Hollywood has adopted significant technology from Japan, while China's influence is more recent and largely tied to the growing domestic market of technical capabilities. Who? We know they leaving the technology. Y'all can't hide no more, man. Now we're on Fed, I am. Y'all goddamn bending that shit over. Now y'all playing the northern and the southern hemisphere and playing the east and the west. That little spot out there far east can be wherever they want to be, depending on who attacking and how they come. And they attacking me and I ain't nothing but a little nigga. Because I don't play. Why did? Digital cameras. Japanese companies like Sony and Canon, the Canon 35mm. And why did they take that motherfucking that P900 off the market when we was zooming to the moon? That was when we was promoting that bitch. They took that bitch off the market. We was telling everybody to go buy you one. You can zoom to the moon with this bitch. They gonna make a money off that bitch and took that bitch off the market. Let go. Cause I gotta get out there. I gotta get to the end of this shit. and digital cinema cameras used by major production studios worldwide. Sony, in particular, was an early innovator in high-resolution film cameras and pioneer in the first high-definition feature film, Julia and Julia, 1987. We don't give a fuck about that shit. Toshiba, we already know what's going on. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Let's go. China's technology impact on Hollywood is more recent. Okay, we don't give a fuck about that neither. We don't give a fuck about that neither. Keep going. Because we're going to get to some real shit right there. No, Japan did not invent the green screen. The technology came from chroma. Keying was developed in the United States. Early techniques used black and traveling maps were created in the U.S. in 1918. A chroma keying was further developed in the 1930s, leading to its use in Hollywood films in the 1940s and beyond. Huh? Okay. Why did? Okay. Chroma Technology is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee is a shareholder, and the company has been employee-owned since it was founded in 1991. Nah, I'm trying to get to the technology. Nah, y'all got all some bullshit. Huh? Another possibility of Chroma System Solution Incorporated, Chroma ATE, which makes automated test equipment and different company is Chrome. They just Google Chrome. Is Chrome a goddamn part of Google Chrome? These Googles, 110 times 100 times 10 or whatever. Yeah, for storage industries with sales bags and gear. Leading manufacturer high precision optical filters with okay, chroma color. Okay. Well, I'm trying to see the connection, though. Location requires companies in the current industry. What they do? Develop and manufacture automatic test equipment, power conversion, electrical safety. Okay. I want to know who the owners is. Fuck all that. I want to know who the employees is. It's a U.S.-based manufacturer and optical filter as an employee-owned business and is publicly traded and shared are not held by outside entities. Who are the entities? It's a publicly traded Taiwan. Ain't that what they sent them motherfucking folks over there to work over there in Taiwan? That shit was made in Taiwan and made in China. That shit, when they went over to Taiwan and made them work in them goddamn sweatshops. They closed down all them U.S. buildings and went over and made them children working in them sweatshops made in Taiwan. When Taiwanese? When our shit being made in Taiwan? Charity, when our shit being made in Taiwan now through there? Taiwanese company that produces precision test and measurement instrumentations and listed on the Taiwan Stock Exchange, and the shareholder information is publicly available. However, this is a different corporation than the Vermont-based Chroma Technology. I don't think so. Fuck it down bad. Taiwan, some more Mongolians. Come on. Stock ticker 2360. I'll get into that later. Because I'm trying to find out who are the entities. The employee entities of Chroma Technology Corp include leaders like CEO Noel Lesso. See, these now I'm gonna look for all these niggas. These ain't never some Jews. Car Padella, the Chief Operating Officer and Chief Technical Officer Janet Bombardier, as well as the various other employees across different departments like engineering, sales, marketing, and HR. Other entities identified included Chroma Energy Group CEO Ed Rotman and their team, and the founding and management team of the what that shit say? AI? Do that say AI? Do that say AI? What that say? AI company Chrome? Which includes here Jeff Huber. Who would he vote? I just fucking with them. I just fucking with y'all. I don't know shit. Now watch this though. Watch this. No. What AI say? Bitch ass nigga, why did? No. Tesla beam technology as imaged by Nikola Tesla is not a real technology used in Hollywood. Hold up. I gotta make y'all wait. I gotta sip my shit right here. I got tea over here. My tea. I gotta sip my tea right now. I gotta sip my tea right now. Gotta sip my tea right there on that right now. Yo, we finna get into some shit right here. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. I say they using Tesla shit. You know I gotta bust them. Gotta fuck with them. Why that? As imagined by Nikola Tesla, is not a real technology used in Hollywood. What? However, his invention and ideas about electricity and particle beams have inspired countless special effects and have been used as a basis for fictional concepts like tractor beams and death rays in movies and TV shows. What? Shh. Take a screenshot. Shh. The fuck? So you mean to tell me all Nikola Tesla shit was some fake shit? That what y'all trying to say right here? Cherry, do you hear this shit? Do you hear what AI just said? Huh? No. Tesla beam technology is imagined by Nikola Tesla. It is not a real technology used in Hollywood. Hollywood ain't shit. What you mean Hollywood fake it for? However, his inventors and ideas about electricity and particle beams have inspired countless special effects and have been used as a basis for fictional concepts like tractor beams and death rays in movies and TV shows. This is what it's all about. Being able to project to the world, to take the minds of the world, or what they gonna perceive the world to be and what's going on within it. What up, D? What up, my nigga? Why D? Conceptual inspiration. Tesla concept of the death ray or teleforce. A teleforce weapon was a media sensation, and while it was never proven to work, the idea has since appeared in many science fiction works. What science fiction work? That nuclear bomb y'all dropped over there on that TV screen where the cameras was able to resist and already set up like Hollywood to show everybody the nuclear bomb that you dropped. You should have dropped it and left the bitch invisible and just let our mind thought about it. But you wanted us to see it, bitch. You wanted us to see it, bitch. Huh? Yeah. I gotta go, y'all. I'm shaking. I gotta go. See? Foundation for modern effect. Tesla foundational work in electricity and electromagnetism. Electromagnetism like gravity paved the way for the visual effects used in modern chemical influence. What's chemical? Then they just thought that's summer. That's a chemical summer. And modern cinema. I thought it said chemical. It says cinema. And used in modern cinema. But y'all don't use in Hollywood though. Influencing everything from the how lights are used to the physics and special effects. This what y'all wanted with Tesla. Tesla was showing y'all how to get up in that bitch. Tesla was showing, I told y'all, Tesla was gonna goddamn give motherfucking that what it is, the Verma, that shit they had, the post been acting like some space shit. I told y'all they had something to do with TV. But I ain't never take a step farther to go ahead and connect it to Hollywood, see? But I told you, his nephew, Tesla's nephew, was going to be able to give Hitler this shit. And this why they want to stop Hitler, because Hitler would have been over all the broadcast systems and all this shit that they got them put in place. He would have been able to trick the world and persuade the world the way he wanted to against the Jew. And once they got hold to the technology some kind of way, the Nazis stopped hating the Jew and started hating the nigga. How the fuck that happen? World perception, through television, through tell a lie through the vision. Because anybody get control of the shit gonna goddamn control your thinking, nigga. Y'all don't get it, dude. Huh? Y'all don't get it, dude. I don't play. Why did? Why did? Tesla Foundation work electricity and paved the way for the visual effects used in modern cinema, influencing everything from how lights are used to the physics of special effects. What? Watch this. Fictional beams, fictional technologies like tractor beams seen in Star Trek have been used to create visual stunning. This the first nigga, Buck Rogers, Star Trek, that's how they first started this space shit. Walt Disney, Von Braun. It was fictional. Then all of a sudden it's real, and all of a sudden we spin on balls, nigga. Fictional technology like tractor beams seen in Star Trek have been used to create visual stunning moments in movies influenced by Tesla ideas. What about the World's movie y'all put on for us, nigga, that made Japan own us, my nigga? Why did? Why did? No Tesla beam telling us the same shit. I had to make sure I had it. Why did? Why did? The Tesla death ray is fictional as single working invention. Tesla death ray beam is fictional. That's what I put in now. The Tesla death ray beam is fictional as a single working invention, but it is based on Nikola Tesla's real proposal for a particle beam weapon called teleforce, television, teleforce, telecommunications. That is the hell of again the first. Yeah. Tesla, Nikola, huh? I told these folks down the fuck all you gotta do is watch these, y'all. In Japan, don't give a fuck about making them look stupid. Why did? Tesla never built a working prototype, and many, yes he did, that when y'all killed, and many scientists were skeptical, viewing it as, and I showed y'all that man eating that nuclear shit, eating that shit, licking out his hand, eating it, showing it that this shit was not dangerous as long as you keep them holes apart. I'm gonna run that shit again, but I might not be able to run tonight, but I'm tired. I mean, I ain't tired, but I gotta go work at 3, 4. I gotta hit the plantation. They got me participate. Yeah. Tesla never built working prototype, and many scientists were skeptical, viewing it as more of a theoretical or speculative concept due to the lack of funding and concrete evidence. But y'all had Tesla in that hotel, the New Yorker. Then y'all turned around and built the Manhattan Project with that nuclear shit after y'all knocked him off and took his blueprints and shit, right? But it was speculative, and the whole hotel was being ran and powered, lights lit up and everything. The first floor and the basement floor of the hotel was being ran and energized by Tesla technology. So how is shit speculative, nigga, and you living and using his free energy in that New York hotel? Huh? Y'all share the video, man. We somebody are gonna, we gonna get 2 more people. We gonna get 2 more people to goddamn jump on board after this one, right? We need to share it on goddamn Twitter and TikTok and Facebook. Yeah, share this shit. Yeah, and hit that nigga goddamn Charles and White. Them I need to at these niggas so they can goddamn get on these niggas' ass out here with some real shit. Hmm. Y'all, me stop. I'm all right. I ain't 8, man. I bought 2, man. My son probably ate all shit up. It's my speculative. What the fuck? Why it did not exist, the idea has heavily influenced science fiction and the concept of directed energy weapons as a real area of modern military research. Notes. What? That's just like the 9 straight ain't real no more. Fuck you talking about this shit real. Nigga, y'all took this man, hold up. A fiction idea based on the concept of why the term death ray is widely known. Was at large media misnomer for Tesla's Teleforce particle beam weapon. Tesla's original proposal was meant to be a defensive weapon to prevent war. Not to kill. And he stated, but y'all wanted to act like y'all don't kill with it. Pay attention to what I'm showing y'all now. To prevent war. Had to get rid of him. They had to get rid of them hippies out there talking about no more war. Nigga, that's how we gonna take this shit, cause God gonna make us war against these niggas forever. Cause we start war and they gonna be able to figure out shit. Not to kill. And he stated it did not use death rays as they are not powerful enough to be effective over long distance. Oh, y'all want to kill a nigga from goddamn space and all that shit? Beam a nigga up sky then? Come on, man. Never built or proven. Tesla was unable to secure the necessary funding to build. Why? Everybody was behind it, including Donald Trump, them uncle, all of them in that New Yorker hotel there. The astronaut, them Jews was behind them and everything. But y'all had to get him out the way. And Hitler too. But y'all the same folks though. Don't worry about it. Let's go. You not the necessary funding to build a working prototype of the Teleforce device. But I bet the government gonna have a lot about this. He presented his ideas to governments. Ooh, not just U.S. The governments, but they were met with skepticism, and the device never went beyond theoretical proposals, according to Science History Institute and Facebook post. Fuck Science History Institute, nigga. Influence of what about Popular Science magazine? I go see who else wrote, bitch. Influence on popular culture due to the lack of a working model and his mysterious papers after his death. The death ray became a popular fixture in science fiction stories and films. Who did the filming? See, we ain't talking about no nigga jigging script. I told you Uncle Fed's a bust her upper and I bust up the big script. No nuclear bombs are not No, nuclear bombs are not. So is the nuclear bomb fiction? No, nuclear bombs are not fictional. They are real and have been developed and tested by several countries. For real, evidence includes declassified military reports. Where's these reports? Somebody go get them and send it to me in the email. Y'all know I'm just a dummy. Please, damn it. Somebody, see, I ain't chatting like you. I usually just say something, go get it. Somebody go get these declassified military reports of these nuclear bombs. I want to read them. Somebody, well, goddamn little Bo Peep at. Charity, somebody go get these declassified military reports of these motherfucking nuclear shit. Well, I go get them. Y'all don't fuck me like that. Don't worry about it. That's crazy. They got it declassified. Get what I found in declassified information before. Get what I know how it said. It said, all U.S. militaries make their calculations about the Earth according to a flat stationary plane. I got that from motherfucking declassified information. And they took my channel. See. I said, man, fuck it, I threw that neutral nigga was about. I said, boom, nigga. Neutral, remember I got that out there, declassified information. All U.S. militaries use their calculations about the Earth according to a flat stationary plane. They came from declassified. I need that declassified information about this shit here, see? Yeah, I need that declassified information about this here shit there, see? Evidence included classified military reports, historical accounts of their use on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We need them reports. No, go get them reports for me, dog. I need them out. Man, I gotta go to work. I'm a plantation worker now. And records of numerous nuclear tests conducted since 1945. This shit recent as fuck, this Tesla shit. So you telling me this shit using fictional films? Who doing the fictional filming? Who got the world script? Japan. Who they showing it to? You. Who believing it? You. The fuck I'm showing you the big script, nigga, the world script. I'm the busser upper. I'm Illuminati head boss in this bitch. I don't play. Okay, that was up. And my nigga that knew no fuck it through that. My nigga that threw that. You know what I'm trying to tell y'all? Everything I've been pointing and asking questions about, I just be breaking that shit and just make you think though. I'm showing you the script. Been told you the world is a script. All this shit fake and I know it. But I am with just going in and dig a little while to make you and get you interested. But I'm trying to tell you this shit now. Y'all putting two and two together now. They just told y'all the shit fictional was made in fictional shit and all that shit, and now they go right to Hiroshima in Nagasaki. We want to see the classified information on it. I gotta go get that, but I ain't gonna get it tonight, y'all. The United States used nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. Used nuclear bombs? Nikola Tesla? Okay, his shit fake though. Why did? In Japan, at the end of World War II, the first nuclear test what did she say? What did she say? Told you I'm dumb as fuck. Codenamed fuck all that Trinity occurred in New Mexico in 1945. Ongoing documentation since the first test, multiple nations have conducted over 2,000 nuclear tests at various sites around the world. Well, we want to know. Conspiracy theories debunk claims that nuclear weapons are a hoax or false. For example, the idea that no camera could survive a nuclear blast is incorrect. Why? Because y'all niggas had the camera set up to show it to a nigga? Watch this. As cameras were housed in specially designed, hardened casing to withstand the intense effects. What? The shit that supposed to cause y'all testing this shit and shit supposed to cause birth defects for years and generations to come and the grass won't grow. Nigga, y'all using the motherfucking volcanic craters in the earth to fake nuclear motherfucking bombs and also to fake ass meteorites coming to kill us and hit this so-called planet. Bitch. That's why those volcanic areas are so important. No, let me ask you a question. How many times the bearded Southern honey child went to sleep in Hawaii and woke up in Japan or Korea? I'm talking like he just walked next door. I'm gonna wait on no. I just said something about that to them. I told you that Pacific Ocean, they gonna have to answer them on Fed. I ain't in the fuck with. Yo, I'm gonna give us a platform and put everybody like where they supposed to be there. How many times this nigga woke up in Hawaii? How many times went to sleep nigga in Hawaii and wake up in Japan? Sergeant Honeychild. He lived in Hawaii. He went to Japan and Korea. All that shit. He went to Japan, goddamn, about 3-4 times right in our face, my nigga. Yeah. We're okay. Let me get back in this bitch. Okay. So they got the lenses and the cameras ready to show the world this shit. They got okay. The existence of nuclear weapons or the potential for mass destruction are a significant global concern. Blow the globe up. I guess a fuck less about the globe. And their power is not exaggerated in popular culture, according to the sources like the Center of Disease Control. The nigga they be out there with no mask on, getting dead bodies that's supposed to be deadly to inhale and all that shit. The president out there with the body bags moving and shit. This nigga, I go put it up now. He out there on the scene, the motherfucking president and CEO of the motherfucking CDC. He out there with no mask on, no everybody else got on white contaminated suits. He out there breathing everything in. Body bags moving, supposed to be goddamn hazardous. And that's what they talking about? Man, come on. I'm trying to show y'all some real shit, man. I'm trying to show y'all some real shit. Historical evidence the United States used nuclear bombs on Hiroshima. Okay, boom, go down. Okay, we already did that to make sure I had got this shit. Following Nikola Tesla. Now watch this. If Nikola Tesla shit was so fake, why would the military seize his motherfucking records and say that it was a threat to the oncoming war in World War II? Why would, if his shit so fake, why would his shit impact the mind and thoughts of a government military? Cause they gonna use this shit to impact the world visually, nigga. They gonna tell they line of vision, and y'all niggas scared to death. And then to my God promised you a land, nigga. God gave you the land, nigga. The fuck God ain't promised you shit just like he ain't promised them. He promised them something in their story. But he gotta promise you. Now you wanna latch on to the promise. I'm the real Hebrew-like. I'm the real Justice League. I'm the real Jesus Black. I'm the real Hebrew. I'm the real Jew. I'm the real, I supposed to get the real promise. Ain't no real promise. Ain't no God never promised you niggas nothing. I'm crazy, man. Now, following Nikola Tesla's death in 1943, the U.S. government seized his papers and belongings due to the concern during World War II that his advanced research, particularly on the particle beam death ray, could fall into enemies' hands. I thought AI just told me this shit was fictional and just for motherfucking filming and illusions on the world. Man, somebody put an 8 in my check. I ain't got no check. Don't nobody fuck with me. Somebody put a motherfucking 8 in my check. I ain't had no 8 in my check in so long. That crazy. And I be bringing this shit to y'all like this, huh? This whole ass nigga AI. See, I just made this bitch look stupid. See, I just made this bitch. Man, AI, man, Elon Musk, your son, I don't give a fuck how smart the computer say your son, and your son can't fuck with me, nigga. Cause I'm the script buster upper, nigga. Shout out to my nigga ATF and that bitch. Shout out to my nigga Neutral, nigga, up in that bitch. 8 in my chat. Bitch, yeah, we up in that bitch. Then you just say Tesla shit was a joke. So why the military seizing it and how Donald Trump uncle end up with his blueprints and him and Tesla running this, him and Elon Musk running this script like they ain't got nuclear reactors and all this old shit to do anything with, because they weren't doing nothing but setting up the big screen. That's what it's for. Sound like Blu-ray to me. Sound like some motherfucking whole lot of internet shit and Wi-Fi shit and television shit. The food, the word. That what the fuck it sound like to me. I'm just saying the unfed, flat earth discussion. That what it sound like to me, my nigga. Let me read this shit again. Following Nikola Tesla's death in 1943, the U.S. government seized his papers, his belongings, due to concerns during World War II that his advanced research, ain't never do that, particularly on the particle bomb depth ray. They say just use the movies in Star Trek, and it ain't shit. Could fall into enemy's hand. What enemy? Y'all ain't want Hitler to goddamn the Vermonter. That's what the name of that bitch is, the Vermonter. And I told y'all that Vermonter was all about like television broadcasting. And they know Nikola Tesla's nephew was kicking it with Hitler and would wind up in Hitler's hand. And they received the whole concept of Hitler killing Jews on that TV. All of a sudden, Nazis ain't like niggas, but they came to nigga land and had asylums and concentration camps and everything and put them hoes before us, and the United States of America supposed to went over there and saved them hoes. And now the Jew got their foot all up in our ass. And y'all still on the globe with these hoes. And still on that Jesus shit with these hoes. And I can go back and show you, because I already showed you how that shit came from them. And you niggas still use their concept to try to prove your points. Y'all niggas ain't talking about that, man. Just unfed 3GD for life. I don't play with them. You ain't gonna have my brain. If I'm gonna use my imagination, I'm gonna use my own. Real shit. The confiscation of Tesla's research. Who seized the papers after Tesla's body was discovered? Representative we died at in that New Yorker. From the Office of Alien Properties, worked with the FBI, seized his possessions from his hotel room in New York City, in that New Yorker, where they was using his technology for years to have electricity, free energy in that building. And now you telling me his shit a hoax? And then they started in Manhattan, then they started the Manhattan program, which I just showed y'all what the Manhattan program was, to develop the nuclear bomb. But it's fake, nigga. Nah, y'all scared because Iran can't have no nukes. And all this shit Trump talking about tariff. How the fuck, I told that tariff shit ain't number some water taxes, man. China, you owe China over hundreds of millions of dollars, nigga. I'm the first president to get China to pay us money, for what? Man, for a tariff tax. And that's his whole strip now. Tariff. He ain't talking about nothing. He denied it. Let me get on his ass. Watch this. Through. Tesla was known to have been working on a powerful particle beam weapon, which he referred to as the Teleforce or peace ray, that could, because he was against war, that could theoretically destroy enemy's planes from hundreds of miles away. Given the ongoing war, the U.S. government acted to prevent this potential valuable military technology from reaching the Axis powers. The Mongolians, they in cahoots, y'all. So now it's a powerful military weapon. AI, you tripping, you slipping. So now it's a powerful military weapon now. Just say it was used for fictional Star Trek, beam me up Scotty shit. So now it's a powerful weapon. The government got to go get it, because it'll knock an airplane out of the air like that, and it'll knock the 9/11 buildings down and shit. Huh? Reaching the Axis power. Where the Axis run from? From east to west. Ain't no south and north hemisphere, no ball, nigga. That shit running from east to west, nigga. That far east side there. Them hoes need to check in. We need to go get goddamn, what the nigga name down in Houston, man? His son, the junior, there, to tell the nigga to check in. That's who they need. Them niggas, them islands over there, them niggas need to check in. Them extra lands over there, and fuck, them niggas need to check in. That's who the fuck need to check in. Can't y'all got me fucked up? Can't my guess, so I can't even think of my nigga name. J Prince, though. Yo, J Prince Jr., you need to go over there and get them hoes over there to check in, nigga. That's who the fuck need to check in. Tesla is an allegory. Shit, that's what they trying to say. But free energy ain't no allegory. They lighting the whole building up off his technology. Tesla was the truth. In the booth, he was showing and proving. And the military wanted his shit to fake the world out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look at him. He wanted that shit to reach the axis power. What did the evaluation find? The government enlisted Dr. John G. Trump. Government enlisted Dr. John G. Trump. His name is Trump. An MIT electrical engineer and uncle of Donald Trump to evaluate Tesla's paper. Trump concluded that Tesla's later work was largely speculative and philosophical. Meaning ain't bullshit, and did not contain any practical work designed for a death ray. I know it then, but because it was all about telecommunications and visuals on televisions and Blu-rays and beams and motherfucking Wi-Fi's and all this kind of shit that you got now, bitch. But y'all continue to scare the world with this shit. The mystery of the fate of Tesla. You see who got him? And you tell me that and Elon Musk was one of Trump's biggest backers when he first come into this motherfucker. The 9/11 dictator there. Okay, Chair, I'll just make sure y'all say that. Y'all know there ain't no allegory there. I know you're on point. I had to make sure that. Missing documents. After the court battle, the bulk of Tesla's belongings were transferred to his nephew. What his nephew name is? Sava. I've been looking for this. Kosanovic. Sava Kosanovic. And that nigga sound like it sound Russian. But he was fucking with, as his nephew, they were fucking with Hitler though. To get rid of them Jews. And eventually, I think that's a script too though, let me shut up. And eventually sent to Nikola Tesla's museum in Belgrade, Serbia. However, reports indicate that while Tesla owned 80 trunks of materials, only 60 arrived in Belgrade, leaving the fate of the remaining files unknown. Ooh, and that nigga wrote a book and said his nephew was gonna be the president. Y'all remember that? The book came out and that boy said Trump. They been said Trump gonna be president. Why you think goddamn them cartoon characters already know what all this shit? The Simpsons and all that stuff. Continue. Despite Trump's dismissive report, some in the military remained interested in Tesla's work. Copies of his papers on beam weapons were later sent to Peterson Air Force Base under a project code named Project Nick for the further investigation, but the copies were never returned. Decades of speculations, the secrecy surrounding the confiscated files has fueled decades of conspiracy theories. The FBI only declassified some of its Tesla's related files in 2016 and 2018, confirming the seizures, but also noting that some files remain missing. I know that's real. What is here? On September 11, 2000, listen to this. Let me sip my tea. The dust begin to go down. Why did I am? This what I be telling y'all about right here. When you got them throw the blame on them Palestinians, you can keep the why they. On September 11, 2001, Donald Trump gave a phone interview to New York's WWOR-TV shortly after the World Trade Center towers were attacked. In the conversation, he discussed the attacks the building structure integrity and his view on how the U.S. should respond. This when he became the 9/11 dictator. Reactions to the attack. Trump called the attacks just a terrible scene. A scene. And a terrible sight. Nothing the high-speed impact of the second plane. Nigga said, Trump called the attack just a terrible scene and a terrible sight, noting the high-speed impact of the second plane. Told you, came and talked about that shit came down. Explains to the world. Did they use some of them high-rate beams to make that motherfucker nose of that airplane go in front of the edge of that building when it should have been impacting that hole? Y'all remember that video when the nose of the airplane went past the building? It's supposed to goddamn explode on contact, don't it? I know that real. His view of the event, he speculated that the events were probably worse than Pearl Harbor and would likely result in a much higher death toll than initial reports suggested. Architectural concern. When asked about the structure failure of the towers, Trump remarked on the building's prior reputation for strength. Huh? He talked about how the goddamn building's prior strength was goddamn his reputation for strength, citing a past bomb attack they had withstood. He was surprised they had collapsed. They already withstand some bombs and shit, so the plane can come. Trump said that shit ain't popped. Trump said that shit ain't down. How them building came down. He came and told the truth. They throw the blame on the Palestinians though. The height of his buildings. He brought up the fact that with the destruction of the World Trade Center, his buildings, 40 Wall Street, was now the tallest in the downtown area. He boasted. Now my shit the tallest. Trump said, now my building the tallest around this hoe. Huh? Now I'm the man. Huh? Trump said, now I'm the man. Now I got the tallest building, bitch. On 17 okay, I just had to make sure I got that shit. Where that shit went? Come here. Trump said, now I got the tallest building. That's ready 2016. Let me see. Call for hard line. Hold up. I gotta make sure I got this shit right with this here. When he discussed it, okay, boom. Okay, boom. Now what is it? I don't know what this is. Call for a hard line when asked what he would do as president. See, this when they start saying, what would you do if you were president, my nigga? Huh? Trump said he would take a very, very tough line against those responsible, inserting the action can't be tolerated. That's when the motherfucker went slap that guy. They put me going slap at Bin Laden and went straight over there to get goddamn that boy Gaddafi. And that's when Farrakhan took this tail, and these niggas around still talking about Farrakhan. Man, motherships and all this shit. Over the years, Trump has offered different accounts and claims related to the actions on 9/11, some of which have been challenged by fact checkers. Exaggerated claim. During his 2016 campaign, he again, as president, he claimed to have helped with the cleanup efforts at Ground Zero, telling a crowd in 2016, I was there. Fact checkers found no evidence to support these claims. They're not what they use on the phone, nigga. Thousands of people celebrated. Also during the 2016 campaign, Trump claimed he saw thousands of Muslims in New Jersey celebrating the attacks on television. Law enforcement, in fact, found no evidence to sustain this claim. But get what they did find? They caught on that New Jersey bridge them motherfucking Israelis with Israeli IDs with bombs inside that bitch. On the side of that motherfucker had goddamn pictures of the planes hitting the Twin Towers, blowing them up the day of the attack. That was the fuck was going on in New Jersey. Not no goddamn Muslims. Not no Muslim mean Palestinians. Muslim mean Palestinians. And that's when he threw the blame from the Israelis that was caught on the. I got the video, and I got the video. Charity, and I got that video, Charity. I go get it now. When y'all gonna knock me all the way down, bitch? Huh? And I got that video. I got the video when they come on in and said that third building, dropping the third building was still standing, the one they collected their insurance on. Ain't that right, Trump? Mr. Goldman Sachs building now. Anglo-Saxon now. Ashkenazi Jew now. Israeli now, huh? Ain't I got it? Us dancing, they were in a white van. That's right, a white van with green, white and green, with the green shit on the side of it. But he said them was goddamn He said them was Muslims out there dancing. Muslim mean Palestinians. They called Israelis, and they had Israeli IDs, and they had bombs inside of the goddamn van. And he the one, and they let them go on back to Israel though. And went over there and did all that dirt, killed Gaddafi, and then Obama goddamn supposed to killed Bin Laden and throw his ashes. That was a military no-no to throw somebody's ashes over the goddamn thing without returning his body to his motherfucking folks. That supposed to been a war. These folks just be running scripts and trying to tell y'all real shit now. He said he claimed the goddamn Muslim in New Jersey celebrating attacks on television. Man, law enforcement and fact checkers found no evidence to substantiate this claim. Revisiting the day in a 2019 speech at the Pentagon, Trump recalled watching the second plane hit the towers from his. Now he want to be. Now you know who supposed to sing that from his office. Now he trying to be. I ain't get all that because who he trying to be? That was David Rockefeller who seen that shit from his office, nigga. And they had a goddamn time out. They had his interview when he said he know the time and date that those buildings were coming down. And the watch when he did the interview was on 9/11. Who got it? All right then. Y'all niggas ain't talking about shit. Why did? Campaign against Trump. He claimed to help the clean. Okay, boom. Did I get it? Okay, I got the rest of it. At the Pentagon, Trump recalled watching the second plane hit the towers from his apartment in Midtown Manhattan, and later, Midtown Manhattan, huh? I know that's real. Your apartment in that goddamn probably New York, a bitch. They later said he went